Alright guys, so I'm sure some of you guys are worried about getting laid off, right? There's been mass layoffs left and right, up and down, side to side. What you guys gotta do is gotta seek freedom from the system, right? Most people don't realize the system is designed to keep them obedient. Right, so first thing you gotta do is understand the system's grip. Right, first thing we're going to deal with is we have that inflation thing, right? It's quietly eroding your purchasing power over time, making it harder to maintain your standards of living. So let's say we have a fixed amount, let's say 100, but then the central banks print another 100. So then whatever costs you, like let's say $1, will now cost you $2. So that's an example of inflation. And if your wages don't keep up with it, well, over time, your purchasing power can't keep up with the demand of the rising cost of everything. And we also got to deal with taxes. The government collects taxes on pretty much almost everything, like income, property, consumption, reducing the amount of money available for personal use and investment. And pretty much every single time that money moves from one place to another, we're all getting taxed. So every single time there's a movement, we're getting hit. Now the financial system, gotta move myself. Right, so the way they have it is that they encourage us to put our money in a place where it doesn't really earn that much money. So like in Canada, we have a savings account. It only earns like what, 1 to 3%. So like let's say you got $100 in there. So over a year, you'll earn like $1 to $3. That's not much. So you gotta find other ways of making your money earn more yield. But yeah, I'll talk more about that in other videos. So yeah, learn about inflation, taxes, and financial system. So move this. So the system is designed to keep individuals compliant through the financial pressure and dependence on traditional employment, easy access to credits and loans, while seemingly beneficial, can lead to long-term debt and financial dependence. So like right now the average American household carries about 17 grand in credit card debt. That's bad. I don't have it like that, thank God, but I'm sure others are worse. So lack of comprehensive financial education in schools and communities perpetuates the cycle of the dependence on the system. Ooh. Power of financial literacy. So why do we avoid learning about finance despite its profound impact on our lives? Financial literacy empowers individuals to make informed decisions about saving, investing, and managing debt. Financial education is pretty much crucial for breaking the cycle of financial independence or dependence and achieving true freedom. Studies show financial literate individuals are more likely to invest and plan for retirement. And yeah, I got some money on the side. It's just working for me. And I'm gonna show you guys how, as a non-financial advisor, how to do a crypto, because it's a new thing. So if it's a new thing and it's on the low, position yourself right. You're gonna rake all the gains as it's going up. So yeah, one thing you gotta do is you gotta build your own system. Alright, you gotta refuse to participate in financial strategies that only benefit the big institutions rather than yourself. Because what they do is, when you put your money in their bank, they pretty much have custody of your money. You earn what, 1% a year, while they take your money and loan it to other banks, and I don't know how much they make, but like they make way more than you do. So they pretty much manage your money, making money from your money, while you earn a small yield. And you got to learn to diversify your income sources as well. You can't just put all your money in your bank account or traditional bank account, because there's trap. And if you say something bad, currently right now with the system, if they track you down in social media, they could freeze your bank. It's crazy. It's happening. And so yeah, you got to learn to diversify, and you got to focus on creating personalized financial ecosystems that support your goals and values. So that means the regular 9 to 5 stuff, that's slowly going to erode. And I'm sure you've seen people getting laid off left and right. So like we have these people going to school for like 4 to 8 years, only to find out later on that AI replaced them. They don't have a job. So what you gotta do is you gotta go back to the creator. You gotta learn to create yourself, something for yourself, right? God made it that way. You have a lot of creativity in you. You gotta learn to tap into it. So yeah, owning your own assets, acquiring assets, so you can invest in things like me personally. I'm in crypto. This is a crypto channel. That's why I'm telling you about it. I used to do regular stocks, but I find that crypto earns more yield. It is a little bit more risky, more volatile, but I find that volatility is, a feature of the whole entire thing, especially when it's still new. But what I like about it is that we have an impending Clarity Act from the States. And once that goes through, oh man, all these big institutions are gonna put in more money. And right now they're already telling their pensioners, they're telling the pensioners to allocate some of their money towards crypto already. So it's starting. And also, start your own businesses with all these AI tools that we have, online tools. Dude, it's so much easier to start a business now. I've started many businesses myself past decade. I don't really push it to the point where it's making money to the side and I can just sleep. I didn't push it out because I decided to explore other things, but I learned from those lessons. And you gotta start learning those different pathways as well, because I'm sure there's things that you like that others will like that want to learn from you. And once you provide value to others, you're definitely gonna get some sort of value in return, right? Assets that appreciate through time. Focus on assets that have the potential to increase in value over time, providing long-term financial growth. So you're pretty much yourself are your biggest your best asset. You can own a Bitcoin, but if you don't know how to protect your Bitcoin, you have it in a centralized exchange, and all of a sudden you say something online that goes against the corporation, they could seize your crypto. And I think in California right now, if you don't do anything with your Bitcoin in a centralized exchange, they'll seize it as their own. So that's how ridiculous things are right now. So you gotta learn how to allocate that crypto in your own decentralized wallet or cold storage wallet. So then diversifying it, spreading your investments across different asset classes to help reduce risk and also maximize potential returns. So common strategy that people do is they diversify in all sorts of things, whether it be stocks, bonds, crypto. I didn't mention real estate in here because I'm not really too much of a real estate guy, but if you're about that, go ahead. Some people also invest in other businesses. There are people out there that sell their businesses, and then these people with good credit acquire a business and do something with it, continue with it. So that can be something that you'd like to do, right? So mastering the language of money. Learning the fundamental principles of finance, including budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management. Something you got to do. Find out there's some people around me that once they get their money, all they want to do is just have fun. What I'm learning from the people that are good with money is that they focus on acquiring assets first, and then whatever they have, then paying bills, whatever they have left, that's their fun money. I've been doing that, but a little bit more, like max paying. So let's say I got $1,000 from a paycheck. I'd put $900 in crypto. That's how crazy I am. Anyways, you also got to keep up to date with financial news and trends to make informed decisions about the things you're doing, right? And of course, you want to consult your advisors and stuff because they're a little bit more savvy when it comes to the laws. It can give you better support. I'll do the same thing too with what I've learned from crypto since 2020, but again, I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't really give you this good, legit advice. This is just for entertainment purposes only. Oh yeah, and you gotta learn to invest in yourself. You are your biggest asset. So invest in acquiring new skills and knowledge that increase your earning potential and open up new opportunities for yourself. Focus on personal growth and development to enhance your confidence, resilience, and overall well-being. So one of my examples for that one is that someone opened up the doors for me to learn, I mean not learn, but to teach Muay Thai. I didn't know how to teach at all. Alright, I'm just a student of the game, but I decided, you know what, let me give it a shot. And then, little did I know, in the next 8 years, I kept going. And I remember when I first started, I only had like two people in class, and I was kind of bummed out about that. But you know, I decided to hone in a little bit more, put more time, and then within a couple of years, months to a couple of years, I had like 35 students. Like I was averaging to the point where I was getting good problems, such as I couldn't fit the amount of students I had in one room, or the room that I was given, and I started putting some students outside, but making sure I can still, you know, they can still see me and hear me when I'm teaching. So like, yeah, I've grown my class up to that point, so that was pretty cool. And then also when they start going up to you and asking you for like personal training sessions, that's also a good feeling too, because it shows that, you know, the amount of value you're giving is something that other people want, and they want to learn from you a little bit more than regular classes. So that's definitely something great. So you basically want to follow Wilson's law. Basically states that like if you invest in your own thinking, you know, money will follow. Alright, so yeah, you want to embrace in lifelong learning, stay relevant, and adapt to changing economic conditions. You can also learn from online courses, workshops, and I think there's like Udemy. There's also School, SKOOL, by Alex Hormozy. There are a lot of great courses there that you guys can get for like a very low price. And yeah, you want to take control of everything. The world isn't getting any easier, but you know, you can get smarter yourself. You want to take control of your future by making informed decisions and building your own path to freedom. And yeah, your journey starts freedom. Your journey of freedom starts now. That was pretty quick.